Alright guys, welcome back to round 4. Are we in round 4 already?
Round 3.
I feel this is round 4.
Messiah round 1. Round 2 was...
Rachi.
Round 3
is
yeah,
round 4.
Round
my
4
god, this
out
day
of
is...
7.
This
Top
day's,
16 cup.
this day's going kind of crazy, I'm not going to lie.
Yeah, it's kind of going quick. Premium felt like so much longer.
To be fair, we had nifty as hell decks, so we were chilling all of yesterday.
Yeah, I mean imagine.
But guys, what we're going to be doing in just a moment, we're going to be transitioning over to the main fight screen, where our opponents are just going to be setting up. And then as soon as they're good to go, they're going to be good to start the game.
Interesting game.
Yeah, and actually we've got a pretty interesting matchup coming up. I know we were talking about it earlier because we were talking about how the format's evolution is going to cause it to pan out a little different. So we're going to see if that comes up in this game.
Yeah, actually, I'm really excited to see this game.
And let's just give the players the okay to go, and they should be getting started in just a moment.
Alright, and so it's Levy probably versus Rose. Oh, and okay. Ideal turn priority has given here. Now, I actually want to talk about this for a quick second. And that is the factor, right? That I think even though strike decks want to go second,
They're very competent going first, especially.
no, but I
Rose.
think because Levy's in the format, you want to be you have to be kind of taking first, blind first. At least when top 8, you can know when you're into a Levy, but I think you might have to be taking some blind firsts, just because you don't want to be going against Levy going first. Again, no, we see no bone pitch.
Yeah, it's a lazy coming out for sure.
Oh, we see no 8K to confirm the damage. Now, if you're Levy here, I think you might just take the 1 damage. Yeah, we see you taking it. Not punished by crit.
But the nice thing is this also frees up Jack to do the Esperonia lines.
Yeah, true. This is Jack. This is but I mean, he gets well. He doesn't have the strong. He doesn't have the Esperonia line because it's a Squirrel mill, but he still has an Esperonia for turn 2.
Well, but he can also...
Oh, here it is. Checking the card.
And that's going to be left
Leaves
on
it
top.
there.
I think you could as well just leave that, right?
Yeah. And now you get the CB for turn 3. Like, Esperonia is still kind of scary because now it's like 10 poke is quite interesting.
Yeah, it's going to be a defensive coming out.
I mean, I think this shows that there's probably not a trigger on top.
But he can just like his opponent out to demand
Yeah,
that
his opponent
extra
says no
shield.
pass.
Yeah,
and it's a
it doesn't
Levy.
matter, yeah.
Sure. I mean, I respect that play. I think I still would have gone Vanguard first, just to bait out, like, not give my opponent the information that said not a trigger.
But I think this was taken correct in this instance, given the defensive, because it just forces that extra card in.
Yeah, it
Because
actually
if this wasn't on defensive, then a 15 does it either way, right? So
yeah,
like,
exactly. Again, I still do like it, but not as much.
Yeah.
But it actually, and I think the defensive made it better because
Yeah.
it made you take the 5K.
Because like the last thing you want is to swing, it's a crit, and then you go straight to 3, and then you
See, like, none of these Nightrose plays have found bone yet, so we're going Alvina Revive Philander. I mean, this is a really strong turn 2.
what a bad deck.
They're just not finding bone. I mean, this is a really strong turn 2. I don't know if you want to be going this
My
aggressive.
Nightrose is boneless.
Okay, so we're going 10 into the rear. We're going 10 into the rear, which is...
Is boneless. Boneless chicken.
I am Ivar the Boneless. You cannot kill me.
I am boneless.
Yeah, and then we say, yep, just pass.
This is boneless Rose.
I don't know if I agree about this really aggression into Levidras. Why would you want to give it more CB this deck? Especially since your opponent showed you, I have a Levidras. Because he checked it, right? So Jack has full capabilities of riding Imperio here. Top 5. I mean, this riding is so boring, but it's so efficient. Like, a free ride is a free card in hand, and then also just a top 5 search for anything. What are we grabbing here? We can grab PG.
That looks like a Charmin.
We can grab PG, a Sharp. There's a Charmin at the top.
That feels like one, or is that Nectar?
I think it's a Charmin.
Is Jack on Nectar? No, I think that is Charmin. Nobody's picking his Pronia.
Okay. I mean,
I don't know if I 100% agree with that, but let's see what he's.
I mean, but it really depends on what's in his hand.
Yeah, true. It does.
That's the best thing about this top 5 search. It's completely up to you because it really depends on what you have in your hand.
Discarding a Levidras feels strange though.
Yeah, I mean, I guess that means you have multiple.
I mean, that'd be rough though, because he just saw one on the top 5, right? So that would imply he's already got a second one in hand
Yeah.
and everything he
Yeah,
needs because he
so-
gave up on the Charmin. That's going to be a squirrel. Leaving it on top. I don't know about that, but the Levidras row is. I don't know if I'm agreeing with this.
I mean, I guess maybe we should have grabbed the Sharmut then, but I guess he's thinking that he doesn't have, maybe just doesn't have that many ray guards in his hand.
Or maybe he's trying to capitalize on the fact that he's.
Yeah, I don't think he just doesn't. I think that's why we've also seen the double marker in the front row. We just don't have that many ray guards actually in our hand. So there's a two. There's a 2-pass. There's the crit. You could go 30k on the. Interesting. I think I would have preferred 30k on the Esperonia. Just force the 2 damage, confirm it. This should just be an intercept. Oh no, never mind. He gave it the trigger power, so it's gonna have a draw on intercept. Oh, interesting. The Rose deck on draws. No, don't we see that? The theory of decking out. I guess when you don't find your bone, the draw is fine.
And I mean, I think both players are doing okay this event, so it's not even a concern.
I think they're both X1 right now. This is not top tables, this is X1 players, but they're still doing pretty well. So we didn't see the explosive time 3 that Levidras normally has. I mean, that's the one downside of Levidras, right? It's very piece reliant. I think grabbing the Sharmut was probably correct here. I guess he just didn't have another Rhaegar, so... Because, yeah, his only Rhaegar came from Esperonia. So I guess he had to force make a board. Well, because you don't want to really scale in this matchup, right? You don't want to give your opponent time to scale. And I guess we're just praying that these 2 draws that our opponent gives us fixes us. I mean, theoretically, if you're breaking this hard, you could have given the 3rd marker to your opponent.
Does Columbine not search for hollow units?
No, it's just two units.
2 units, sure. Yeah, I'm still waiting for my Nightrose decks in the mail. So until it arrives, I haven't read these cards.
Yeah, I haven't even ordered mine yet, so...
Well, good for you. The kind hosts of this event have them selling downstairs.
True.
If you're at the Cologne venue, you can go downstairs and buy your deck sets right now. They actually have a whole singles collection as well.
Yeah, that was cool. I bought some Ninja singles there.
That's kind of
I got my heals. Yeah.
my goat.
Yeah, it's just for 2 normal units.
To be fair, Link Joker has my favorite heal. Have you ever seen the axolotl heal?
Yeah.
It's so cute.
Yeah.
It's so cute.
Link took a best clan.
So true. Coming soon to a lyrical monasterio set near you.
Hashtag spoilers.
Megalomania.
Me when I lock 1 in past turn. You'll see me next event playing lyrical for the first time in my life.
I just like how in the anime they're like, you're facing Impaldio when I'm going to turn the 3 attack deck into a 2 attack deck.
I really want to see Gabrielius get locked in and him just be like, Shibala. Maybe I should have cleared my front row. Overdress really got me playing lyrical for the first time in my life. Or Bermuda.
Lyrical's so fun. Actually, it's such a foundation.
Well, I haven't cared about the gimmicks until, look,
This girl is big.
until Chaosbreaker came to lyrical. Oh my god, they made Chaosbreaker an encounter deck, but it's going to be a lyrical encounter for some reason. Again, I feel like I'm just repeating the same words, but no bone.
No, Pete, you gotta make sure those kids hear words.
I feel like also if Jack was breaking a little bit, we could have committed a 3rd marker on his opponent.
Blind
Oh,
Drag
that's
Blank
rough
is
though.
Brutal.
But the honor gas, the damage check when you don't have it already in rotation is also rough.
We're actually cursing everybody on stream today. Everyone's bricking,
Yeah, fucking.
as God intended.
Yeah, stream is cursed. That's why people don't want to be on it.
And that is the only reason.
Yep. Removing the marker draw. Jack's not on stream, so I can bother him. Swear. PP. There's the front and intercepts. Draw 1. Honestly, I could see. This might be me, but I could see part of my my heart of the Nightrose. Yeah, there we go. Just passing. I feel like we didn't even need to commit the Night Storm swing. Because if our opponent's bricking and there's 2 draws on our board, I feel like we can just chill. We know we're scaling into the moon and back. I mean, did we see a Persona ride?
Oh, oops, wrong one. Accidentally unticked the player's nation there. Oopsie.
True, this is just 2K versus Dragon Empire.
For legal reasons, that is a mistake.
Obadiah looks like a
Do
dragon,
not
right?
sue. Do not sue.
Obadiah is the ghost of a dragon.
In my heart. In my heart.
So there's the divine skill being active, one on his field, one on his opponent's field, and then we're going to counterless one to give my opponent 2 more markers, and we're just going to stack them on the boosters. I kind of like this against Nightrose. Now you could have doubled up the front row. That was one option. That like it kind of hits the Nightrose stride. This also kind of theoretically hits off boosters. And if Philander just goes to an 8k booster. But I do think I agree with doubling up on the front row. I don't know. I mean, we're not seeing the strongest output of Levidras. No Onegusta and no Sharmut. So we're seeing like bare bones Levidras here. And let's see if he can dig himself out of this grave he's put himself in. As a front, that's pretty good. And there's a Huli's not getting anything though. We really needed a heal to heal out the Onegusta because then we could start playing the game. Like, not seeing Ono or Sharmut is rough because they're the cards that draw you cards. Outside of your markers. Because normally Levidras draws about 4 cards outside of drive checks and draw for turn, right? It's your 2 markers, your 1 Ono, and your 1 Sharmut. But if you're missing 2 of those, you're halving the draw power.
Yeah. And the crazy thing is, like, when decks draw as much as Levidras does, like, the quality of your draws is really good. Because you forget, like, every single one of those draws is accompanied normally by, like, a 10k shield, effectively.
Yeah, well, 2 of them are accompanied by a 10k shield effect, but one of them is a selective draw. Because it's top 2, you stack... Well, no, it's crazy, because it's top 2, you stack 1, or bottom deck 1, and then you add the other one to hand. So you can stack triggers as well, which means technically it filters your drive checks as well, so your outside of effect draws become better.
First check.
Though, like, this is a really awkward situation because that Alvina booster is now dead, right?
Yeah.
Like, there's no point boosting the Alvina. It
will lose power.
It's 0k.
It's -2 technically.
No, because it's 10k booster.
Sure.
It's a 0k booster right now.
But it's a draw for them, so it's
So
dead.
you're not boosting with it. Like, Philander you can still boost with because even with the -10, it'll still be an 8k
Infinity
booster.
Eyes is a new cradle marker.
On that Alvina, yeah, it is. It also means that now, like, if they're playing Bones, their Bones are now -2k boosters.
With friends like these.
But who needs Bones? Apparently all these Nightrose players are boneless.
Boneless?
After today, all I'm going to be thinking about is that one, like, Brooklyn 9 comes like, Bone! Bone! Bone!
Nightrose players in Cologne be like, all I need is a bone.
We see the second Obi stride, so we're not committing for the Nightrose. Maybe we just didn't have the setup, but we just didn't have the Rose. Or maybe he's digging for his bone. I mean, the interesting thing with the Obi is, like, he can revive anything, but then if you revive the hollow unit, that thing gets +5. So it's kind of incentivized to revive a hollow unit.
Philander.
In the middle of the Philander, that means that we could technically put it over the Alvina and have an 8k booster present. But I feel like that boost slot is dead there. That is the one interesting placement of markers. Like, you could have doubled up front row to play around Nightrose right here, but right now, like, the marker in the Alvina is turning, like, has basically locked that circle.
Lock. All of your possibilities have been locked. Vanguard boosted. Catastrophic outbreak.
I mean, Jack could risk this, and oh no, we're just not risking it. I respect it. To me, I'd no ball swing into it. Oh,
Second, third check. 2 PGs and Nightrose though is not
was
terrible.
it 2 PGs? I only saw 1.
It's a PG and Elementarian.
Oh, okay, that is pretty strong. I mean, with Jack, we're not applying a lot of pressure that the PGs will come in clutch.
The interesting thing for me is, like, with Levidras,
we
like,
see
it
that?
does
Not
magic
blue.
hand out of nowhere.
Well, it's like its hand size is fake, but then, like, the draw, it really does play off the draws. We're seeing that drawing a piece, which is really important. Also, one issue of denying marker draws is that you leave the marker there, so it means eventually you have to swing and then they're going to get the draw. Obviously, like, it is good because it's a delayed draw, but that technically means they can stack more markers on your field.
Is there ever a world you just like lean into the draws to try and deck them out?
No, because you'll probably like die. They'll probably kill you before then.
Yeah.
We see a second Honor Gas to go to the damage zone. Jack really needs to heal.
And soon.
Yeah, I think we need to find a heal on this stage. Because normally Levidras actually hits triggers because Honor's like farming for them, right?
But if Ono isn't, then...
Yeah. I mean, Jack has like... Jack's gonna go with 6 energy. Soon he'll be on 9 energy. The thing is, you don't want to EV7 in this deck because if you ever do, you're fucking up your energy.
I'm all too familiar with that.
Yeah, you are. You want to EV7 on 10, not ironically. Yep, there we go. We see the 9 energy. Oh, no persona, right? But we see the squirrel. We see that we can finally do something with the squirrel. Which means if we have another Rigard, we can push the squirrel down and then like... Oh, and we do. Nice. Now we should use our Levidras effect to make a marker. Behind, yep, there we go. Behind the Levidras and probably one on his front row Rigard circle. Boom. Unfortunately, he's using a lot of CB for these markers. Like,
does he know he can put anything into Soul?
yeah, but when you don't have your draws, when you're not cycling all your draws, remember his opponent denied him a draw again by not swinging with the rampage, like the rampage trade. Like Jack needs to heal now. You need to counter charge. You need to heal to get the Onagaster out. So the attack pattern here for the Levidras player will be Levy. Oh, he sees on Maple. I guess it's a free Rhaegar that he can have.
And a Hoonie.
No Ono, no heal. I mean, I guess the Maple's there because it's like if you don't see Ono, it's a Rhaegar you can kill every turn with. Well, if you ride, kill every turn with Shamut. Yeah, so we see the Levidras for 23. I mean, these pokes are still like asking for triggers, which is kind of good. At least we'll be cycling a bit more. I mean, I feel like the Nightrose player should be in a winning position because Jack's missing so much.
Do you reckon there's ever a world there where instead of giving the CB to the scroll to attack, you just move it and then boost the Levidras?
I was actually thinking about that.
Just because you save yourself, because like now he choked himself out. Because now next turn he can't resolve that Hoonie because he has no CC.
Yeah, but I guess he's just taking 1 damage next turn. He's on 4.
Well, yeah, but I'm saying that's the point because otherwise you're left with 2 damage. So you can take the 1, then you're on 2.
I guess he just wants to apply more. Oh, there's the over trigger. I guess he's trying to apply more pressure by doing more attacks. But the pressure is the same. It's the same amount of shield value. And I think it forced out the PG. So I think I agree with the double boost saving your counter bust. Especially if you're making your markers with CB, I think you should be saving it.
I just think the argument for like using CB for markers is so weak.
I mean, you do lose 20k power on this additional turn if you don't use the CB. Because obviously the Foxhole gave that squirrel 10k. So the initial boost...
Yeah, I have no issue with the Foxhole effect. I'm thinking more whether you want a CB for the tokens.
Yeah, but if his hand's all shield and he needs it because his opponent's now probably going to do a Nightrose turn. Because a lot of people do like... If you have time, they like to do double OB into Nightrose for that juicy crest scaling. Here we go, see pitch Nightrose, there it is. Now this is the scary turn, right? This is where I wish my markers were double stacked. I mean, at least that Alvina is turned off, but... This shows that Levidras, even though it's very strong, like, Nightrose, like, consistency, because, like, again, Nightrose, this is another game where Nightrose has not seen burn, but all the top 5 filters and all the top 5 searches has enabled it to find other pieces to play the game still. Like this Nightstorm that he's found is doing work.
Yeah, we're actually going to see the Negro Lazy coming up as well. Negro Lazy being that's hollow, which I hope he declared hollow. And I believe when it's called this whole other thing during the battle phase, if you have a Great Through or Great Angle with Nightrose, it's going to be Counterblast 1, and choose, I believe it's a card from Drop and Call to Rhaegar. And then GB1 and when it dies for its hollow effect, it CCs 1. I believe.
When it's died while hollowed. So if you can, so like Nightrose can kill it here, and he will also CC. So like,
and it's if you haven't CC'd this time, right?
I believe so. So you're going to CC once. So like, hey, it's really cool because the Nightrose CB is refunded here. It's like worth. It's not as good as OG Negrales, like the G1. That one says like when it's killed, you soul charge and counter charge. But it's still really good. It's like normally a 2 to 4 of.
Can you imagine if Nightrose revives this? This revives old Grenache and you just CC3 end of turn.
Yeah, that's what April was doing yesterday. She was like CC5. She was like GB2, revive Grenache, kill it, CC2 again. And I was like, what the? And then Ben was sitting there with like 5 face down CV playing your like Demiurge, like going, I want to die. He was like, I want you to know, I'm stacking these triggers on my deck to CC. So we see, where's the standard attack button here? Again, the one sad thing is that Jack did turn off that Alvina boosting column. And I think that's probably why he did decide to go for the double Obadiah play. Oh.
You're designing for opposite columns then?
Yeah. I think this column's really, I think this attack is really bad because you have a really... Oh, hello.
Oh, damage.
Because you have a really... No, I think this is a misplay because you have your Nightstorm, which is a 23 naturally, with your 8k Philander booster because the 10k is turned off. So your biggest column...
Like even if you minus 10k, it still hits, but the other one just doesn't because it's 0.
But you had this just massive column swing into him when he was on 4, so he just took it. I mean, he drew 2 and then took it. Because now they're both like 23 and 25 base. He has, 4 faceable G-zones, so they're getting 20k, so they're 45 and 43. No, 53 and 55, which is still massive, but you did lose one of your biggest attacks. There's the Sanctitude. Distributor report, blank. Front, so then I'll 60 and 60, then 63 and 65.
And boom.
And a bow. Boom! So there's the 65. So I think it's just 55k shield, which I think Jack has. The question is, like, if you don't have the shield for the other one, you just take this and try heal.
Did he proc the marker though?
Huh? Oh, maybe my math is wrong. Maybe it's 10k less. I thought it was
because he proc the marker, right? Or did he proc them on
no,
the
the
first
marker
one?
was on the last time. Oh, is he hard guarding this? So 20. Show me your shield value. Stop hiding it.
He should be fine.
Yeah, 33. No, that's 43. 58. Does he need a bit more? Oh, and Twin Cast. Such a good card.
Yeah.
And it's like a double wall. This is rough though. Nightrose just big turn, nothing happened, and now we're going into a Levidras turn, and we know Jack has a Sharmoot Squirrel. Draw. We are now at 9 energy. At this point, we might just have to EB7. And just say no to Honor effect. Oh no, we have the Honor as one of the draws.
Finally. It's about time.
Oh, we see 2. We see a stack. Now, if I'm Jack here, I'm going Hooli over... Like, if I have a revive, I'm healing... Or maybe I'm not hooling over the Honor. Because I realize we only have 1 CB. Yep, putting the Foxhole to Soul just to make 2 markers. Thinking about the placement on the markers.
Diana.
Yep, I agree with it. Soul Lasting 1. Grabbing back our Shamoots. And then we're probably going to commit like a normal 10k, just has a 20k attacker. We only have 1 base Levidras on the Soul, so Vanguard's only 18. So it's 18, 28, 33. So strong swing. And the only downside about fronts is when you stack them, you can't give the power to the Squirrel. But obviously, you're still giving 2 units 10k. Second check. Oh, PG.
Big.
I mean, our opponent's hand size looked kind of small. He didn't see bones. And we know that, like, there's 2 PGs, but this is 5 attacks. So this is what, 30? 20? 20k? No, 30k, right? Because he's 10k base, and then 10k off his own effects, and then Marco 30. So this is now like 61.
Yeah.
This should be a PG. Because Sharmoot's what? 23 off her own effect, 33 off marker, 43 off front, 53 off the squirrel marker, 61.
Isn't plus 10k off front?
Oh no, yeah, 71 plus 10k off squirrel, getting 10k off foxhole.
Yeah.
There we go, it moves. Now, do not, like, some people boost it, do not boost, because you know your opponent, like...
Also, he's on 4.
Yeah, but like... Oh yeah, he's on 4, I thought he was on 5. Question is, which attack order do you go? Do you go the... So the Hooli's now...
I think you go scaling, so lower to higher.
So Hooli's 30, because it wasn't able to use skill. And Squirrel's massive.
It's 40, by the way.
No, it's 30.
40.
No, it didn't use skill.
It doesn't need to use skill. It's 10, 20, 30 off somewhere, 40 off front.
And did he persona it? I think he only should. I don't think he persona
So
it.
it's 30 then, yeah, sure.
I don't think he persona it. So we are swinging Hooli first. Takes. Yep, guy takes it. Yeah, but even if our opponent survives this, they have like nothing in hand.
And Frank is going to be looking at it go.
Oh my god, 6 damage
It's 6
heal.
damage heal, so he stays in the game.
So Naira's just barely living. But they're getting close to time now, so you have to start worrying. Dish 3 to stride. Into the Obadiah.
Big Obadiah.
They have about like 5 minutes left on time, something
Yeah,
like
just
that.
about. But this is the deciding turn. They're both on 5. One of them is not making it out of here.
The thing is, I don't know if Frank has enough gas. You also got to play fast, Frank. You don't want to get double lost. Yep, we're going to fin 1, revive 1 of Obi, revive it to the marker with another Philander, and then push the Alvina up so it's now a card that exists in this world. The Vanguard's going to get PG'd, and now it's like, can Jack survive?
How much of today do you reckon is going to be coming down to double losses?
I don't know. I think it's just that Nightrose is really tanky and also takes a lot because you shuffle a lot. Like, I think this game was like, I don't think there'll be a lot of double losses. Everything's really explosive. I just think like we saw the explosive deck bricked and the slow deck kind of went too slow in my opinion. Like, I think Frank should have been capitalizing on Jack bricking and going Nightrose second stride, not Obadiah. So this Nightstorm has put in work. He's been here since first stride. I do think maybe Jack dies there. I know he has 1 PG.
Big Obadiah is really going to be interesting. He's probably got, yeah, big numbers. You just want to connect. You're on 5. Frank is going, I may have healed on 6, but you're not me. And he's just going to start going in.
Oh, and then we're going to revive the Nightstorm, counter charge.
Swing.
Double night. The Frank's on double Nightstorm. So there's the PG.
Yeah.
2
First
check.
check. Oh,
Another heal.
that's pretty big.
Yeah, that means that Jack might not kill him next turn. Jack's out of CV. So only 4 attacks. Well, not even.
Second check heal, no
Mine
heal
doesn't go
part.
off, but can Jack
Huge.
survive?
Third check is going to be
A crit.
Oh my God, a crit
Triple.
crit as well.
Well, I mean, he's when you shoot blanks, eventually
yeah.
the blanks will be gone. Swinging with the marker one first, I guess, because he has the Philander booster with it.
I also only don't know how I feel about it because if he checks defensive OT here, then
Well, this has a crit, right?
this is the one with the crit shot.
This probably has the crit. I think even with the marker, it's still probably bigger because of the Philander booster. Because Alvina is a 0 booster right now, so
Yeah.
that thing's by itself. Second BG. Oh, and then can Jax. Can Jack guard the last Night Storm? $33.
Oh yeah.
53.
Yeah, no, he's fine. He's fine.
If you're Jack, you gotta just play fast. You just gotta start swinging. Pull your shot move, pull trigger down, hit him in the face. He's got 3 cards in hand, the 3 triggers.
I think he's gonna start swinging.
Pull your cards down, quick.
Quick, 38
There's no
seconds.
point making markers here.
There's 38 seconds to go. I think Jack is just going through the motions. But you don't have the time.
Just swing.
There you go, he's swinging again. He's swinging. His opponent's thinking. He's giving him a number.
He has to do 2 damage as well. Opponent says no guard. If he crits it, he wins.
First check. Critical trigger.
Yeah, he wins.
First check. Second check.
Damage
His opponent says first damage. The opponent says second damage. And that's going to be
They won
game.
with 5 seconds on the
And
round.
that's going to be game for Jack.
Oh, five seconds left.
on the timer
We
before
will
a
have to
double
pull
loss.
double loss in
my
5
God.
seconds. Oh my god, what a stressful game. I'm just gonna tell them to quickly report
Yeah.
the game.
Tell them how close they were.
Yeah.
They need to know. Jesus Christ. Whew. That was an insane game. But for us to catch our breath, we're going to take a quick couple minute break. We'll see you guys very, very shortly for round 5 of Swiss. Stay tuned. We'll see you guys very soon. Bye, guys.